The first thing to do for Screencastify is to find the extension. Now this lives up at the top of your screen alongside the URL bar at the top. It's a little orange arrow pointing away. It might be in a slightly different position, but you can drag it and move it around. It's quite useful to have at one handy. When you click on it, it brings up you a little menu that looks like this. Now you've got three choices of filming. You can film out of your browser tab, which means just the tab that you've got open. So in this case, it'd just be my Google tab rather than the untitled presentation. The desktop, which it films your whole desktop, which includes all the tabs and the shelf along the bottom, or webcam, which is where you have yourself appearing on it. Now, within the browser tab and the desktop, you have the option to use the built-in microphone, or you can turn that off if you don't want sound. You also have the option to embed webcam, which means a little picture of yourself will appear in the bottom corner, or if you can move it around. When you're ready, you hit the big blue button for record. As soon as you do that, you'll notice there's a little blue square appears on your tab showing that this tab is being filmed. Now that tab is appearing with a blue square because this is the one that is filmed. None of the other tabs have got a blue square in. So this will film everything below the bookmarks bar here and everything above the shelf. You'll see a countdown appear in the middle of the screen, and it'll have a sound at the same time as it counts down from 3. And over in the bottom left corner, you've got the tools options. Now these are quite useful. You've got a pause button. You can assign a keyboard shortcut to that. By setting the keyboard shortcut for pause, you can pause your filming at any point without having to go down to the bottom corner and trigger anything going on. The most useful option, if you hover the mouse over the cursor icon, is you can have a red pointer appear when you click. You can get rid of the mouse when it's not moving, or you can even make a focus, which means that the rest of the screen is dark apart from the bit around your mouse. Those are all quite useful tools, and if you set them, they will stay on for the next video. So if you're restarting, you'll still have the same settings. You won't have to do a mad dash to the bottom corner. While filming, if you click on the Screencastify icon again, you'll notice it has a red dot on it while you are filming. But if you click on it while filming, it'll bring up this menu as well as a little pop down. It'll show you how long you've been filming for. Remember, without unlimited, you've only got 2 minutes. It will also then give you the options along the bottom. Now, the trash can icon means that you'll just get rid of it and you'll never see it again. The restart will stop recording and will take you back to the beginning and straight back into the countdown, so be ready to go again. Pause is useful, again, if you want to pause, get your breath back, change things around on your screen, especially if you're working within the 2 minutes. And stop will end your Screencastify. So when you click that, it will stop filming and it will take you to the next screen, which looks a little bit like this. It opens a new tab up at the top and calls Video Details, and it has a guess at what it thinks this video should be called for you. Now, because I was on a Google tab, it's called it Google, and it will start playing it straight away. So you'll see your video being played. Down the right-hand side, we've got some options of what you do with your video next. But at this point, you have a video file. It is in your Google Drive. It just may take a bit of finding, which is quite important to give it a decent name here. You've got a few options down there, which we'll look at in the next video, but you have the video at this point, so you can start doing things with it. It exists and it's in your Google Drive. You have recorded yourself and you are filmed. We'll look at the next options in the next video. Just out of interest, this one has not been filmed live. This has actually been filmed on a presentation on Google Slides. So I've just gone into presentation mode and I've actually filmed myself in presentation mode rather than doing it live, because screencastifying a Screencastify has proved quite difficult. So as you can see now, this is actually just a slideshow that I've worked my way through while I've been filming.